Nobody my little sis. Ain't nobody
I don't know
my
what's
big
going
sis.
on. What's
Ain't nobody
going
my
on?
little cousin.
The slander that they're trying to put on Rage's name
Who is
using
that?
me, it's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day.
We chilling on bringing new energies that I don't know about, bro. I don't give that streamer you. I don't give it's gonna take me some time. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, I haven't seen Rage in so long, but I feel like everybody just made it so weird that like now I can't, like, who knows if we're ever gonna speak to each other again, to be honest.
That's crazy, bro.
For some reason, it seems like the internet could never not find...
What she just said is insane. She said, who knows if we can ever speak. This is what I be saying about, like, man, y'all gotta stop listening to this internet shit, bro. It's crazy how all these people are weirdo strangers with faceless profile pictures. A lot of these people are bots. Like, you don't even, like, bro, like, y'all be tripping, bro. Y'all be tripping, bro. Y'all be letting people, man, I ain't doing that, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
We're gonna speak to each other again, to be honest.
For some reason, it seems like the internet could never not find a way to get mad at someone who has done nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Recently, after making my video talking about the K Vertex situation, which if you haven't seen, you should definitely go watch. But after that entire situation, a bunch of people have been getting mad at Yourrage and claiming he is the root of the problem, not only with her, but a lot of other drama and things that are going on, really because of his connection in some way to these people, which has caused him to talk about not wanting to give a spotlight to new creators for a little bit and just stay in his own lane.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't have to be the case, because the weird people online pointing fingers at him make no real sense. And I just wanted to deep dive into some of these accusations. But in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people. Now that we get here in the first place.
It has 257K likes, but you never know what Twitter is. Is this a real report? Chat, a lot of high Twitch trains, Yourrage is jokes. This is not nothing to play with, gang.
I guess any of y'all are unaware,
that nigga really
right there is Yourrage Gaming, a very popular streamer and basically a veteran at this point in the WRL space. He has done many collabs with tons of different streamers in the past now. People of the ilk of Agent 000, Kai Sinat, Bruce before they weren't cool, and a ton of others. But because he's so well known and he's been streaming for a while and he's gained a massive popularity and name, a lot of people tend to look up to him and want to collab with him. And with that comes new creators who are coming to the spotlight trying to collab with him. And most recently, it seems like Yourrage has been shining a spotlight on newer up-and-coming creators, mainly centered at certain creators that were at Streamer University, especially people that he sees has promise.
The viewers, I'm sure some of you
I don't know
guys
who
are
this
from
person
YRG
is, though.
or from the YRG streams that I did with him. So I'm just overall very grateful for everything he's done. And the slander that they're trying to put on Rage's name using me to slander Rage, which is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. Is all wrong. It's all blasphemy. It's all. If you ever see any clips like that, just scroll, block, move on. Okay, get a laugh or two if you want.
Worker. And you were the best freaking big brother I've ever had before. Thank you. Collabing with you made me feel wanted too.
Rage was the only big streamer to defend me. I will never let any of y'all talk about big bro. And that's facts. None of y'all will ever talk.
So it's like, this is why I say I don't like how y'all niggas make shit weird, bro. Y'all make it weird. Y'all make it weird when, to me right now, it sound like Yourrage was a cool kicking nigga who just kicked it with other streamers, bro. And I'm not saying him, but it sound like everybody involved let y'all weird ass people. I don't know. I don't even know who this girl is. I guess Snowcone. I don't even know. But I know the way I'm hearing people speak about him, it seems like, listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. He was just a cool nigga that look out for motherfuckers. And y'all made it weird, like, oh, he got the big bro method, and oh, he trying to fuck all these girls, and y'all made it super weird, bro. Y'all made it weird when it seemed like all he was trying to do was collab with streamers and work together, collaborate, and make money together, bro. And that's weird. That's weird.
He's the only big streamer that gave me a chance when every big streamer thought I was raped, thought I was a cheater, thought I was all this bullshit. Fake clips.
It doesn't even just end there. Yes, I'm just showing the women he's highlighted because those are the main people we're probably going to be talking about because those are the main ones that were in drama recently. But even certain guys like Rockout Lee, who is heavily associated with Yourrage, have been doing well and are someone that a lot of people probably wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for him. But what comes with highlighting new people or just interacting with them in general is that while you might know a lot about them on the surface and even have convos with them behind the scenes, they can be hiding and doing some of the worst possible things without you knowing. And when you're the biggest creator they have collabed with, or some people would attribute their fame or the reason why they know them to you, they start pointing fingers and calling you weird because of you putting them into the spotlight. And that's what's happening with Yourrage and a lot of the drama that's been happening recently.
Rage weird how? Chat, the little sis, I'm not gonna lie, it's a funny joke, but like, bro, Rage not no weirdo, bro.
Why are people getting rage? Like, why are people somehow involving rage in this? It has nothing to do with rage. It's his friend. Okay, you act like y'all act like because someone's acquaintances with somebody, you know what they got going on in their daily personal life. That they, like, just because someone's friends with someone, that doesn't mean they know what's going on in their deepest, darkest secrets, bro. Right. Like, right? What the?
But here's the thing too. It's like, why y'all trying to make everything weird? Because I'm gonna be honest. Even if Yourrage was fucking all these, they ain't underage girls. So why does it matter? Rage ain't 50, 60, 70 years old with 2 wives and 5 kids, nigga. He's a single 20-something-year-old dude hanging out with some young girls. Is that not every nigga in the world? What the fuck? What nigga you know turned 30 with some money and say, yeah, bring all the 30-year-old bitches out here? No, they gonna go to the club with young girls. So even if, let's just say the worst of the worst, everything y'all accusing him of is true, which I don't think is true. Y'all mad at him for having sex with consenting age adults? Even if that's what was going on, which obviously I don't think that's what's going on. I just think he collabed with girls. Shit. If I'm a single nigga, I'd rather collab with girls than a bunch of niggas too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, so I don't understand. I'm married, so I ain't talking about me, but nigga, Yourrage is single. So if he want to collaborate with a bunch of girls over a bunch of niggas,
what does rage have to do with anything? You guys just try to correlate negativity to people who are around the area. Right. You are literal AI sheep. AI sheep. Blood sucking tits. This has nothing to do with rage at all. Literally nothing. If you think rage knew this was going on, you're delusional and you're just trying to find a reason to hate someone.
Yo, this don't gotta do with us, bruh. Like, chat, listen, like I said, no drama, but you can't just expect, like, she was funny and normal. Like, you don't know what someone's doing behind closed doors. That's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like when people got mad at Jason for collabing with David in the past. Like, how the were you supposed to know he little girl? Like, there's, like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, you can't, like, predict everything from everybody. We just thought she was a chill streamer, regular funny girl, but that's you, just normal. Like, how the not, like, you know what I mean? You can't predict. What'd she do? I guess she cheated on somebody? Huh? Like, it's no one's fault. Like, it's so dumb that people are trying to blame like anyone for hanging out with her.
David was Jason Mans too. That's what I'm like. This is why I think that whole thing is kind of stupid, because that you could say the same thing. Like, oh, Jason and David was mans. No, like what? Like, yo, it's content, gang. Then did stream with Kat maybe twice or 3 times, bro, and it was mostly group settings.
Because Yourrage was doing streams with her, he was supposed to know her entire background, who she was talking to, what she was doing when he wasn't there, how she was acting, all this and that, in order for him to do a collab, because that's not really how collabs work. On the surface, he probably thought she was funny, decided to bring her on stream, maybe had a few chats with her here and there off stream, but
what she do that was so
like
bad?
This that's coming out, there was no way of him to even know. Her boyfriend, who apparently she was living with, didn't even know. So how would
Right.
Y or G know any of this information. But for some reason, because he was associated with her in some way, shape, or form, obviously you have to point the finger at him. Right? Obviously, streamers and people alike with common sense were coming to the normal conclusion that Rage had nothing to do with this and just happened to see a content creator he wanted to help, and there was no way him, nor you, nor anybody as a viewer would be able to pick up on something like this. And it's not even like it just ends here. Yes, this is the most recent drama with the K Vertez stuff and her cheating on her boyfriend, and a bunch of people were just pointing at Yourrage because he was associated with her in some way, shape,
So
or
y'all mad at Yourrage because he did a stream with a girl who ended up cheating on her boyfriend? What the fuck? Who cares? This is why the internet be weird. That's why you just can't listen to these people. They just is like weirdos, literally.
Weirdo.
Like, what the fuck? How about this? I bet you didn't know your mama was a hoe before you was born, but you're still your mama. You still sleep in the same house with her every damn day for your whole childhood, right? The fuck? So y'all mad at Yourrage because he was hanging out with a girl who was cheating on her boyfriend? The fuck do that got to do with him? Just weirdos, bro. The internet is not a real place. It's just one person comments something, that comment end up getting a bunch of likes for whatever reason, and then everybody just say the same thing that the last comment said. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. It's like you ask a nigga what your favorite color is. He say blue, so now everybody on the internet favorite color blue. Just because he said blue. Nigga, why don't you just say what your favorite color is? Why don't you just comment what you're thinking instead of just... But the internet is a bunch of brainwashing sheep, bro. They just go along with whatever people tell them to go along with. So if the internet is mad at Yourrage, they gonna be mad at Yourrage. Next week when they mad at fucking Joe Schmo, they gonna be mad at Joe Schmo. Like,
but it also happened with the Yana drama as well, where a bunch of people were getting mad at Yourrage, basically flipping on him and pointing at him and calling him weird for literally doing nothing but existing and helping another creator.
Doing nothing.
Even when I ended up, I mean, like Yana said, I called her because I was talking to her off stream, but I was like, it's not even worth something for me or anybody else to jump in and get involved in, because anything I'm gonna say, you guys know is like what the reality is. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what the reality is. You're just like, it more so determines on how Yana and like Rage responded at the time. And like, yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, people that like know, that like watch them know none of that shit was weird, and they didn't think it was weird till they jumped on the bandwagon.
Exactly.
Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. They didn't think it was weird till they jumped on the bandwagon. Facts. They want you to respond so that way they can make more clips of you to be able to push the agenda.
Exactly.
Facts. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. So it's like, it's just way better.
Nobody thought it was weird until this weirdo right here decided he wanted to say something. You know what I'm saying? Say something weird that he knew was going to push the agenda. And he kept pushing the agenda. So now all of a sudden, now everybody on the internet think it's just so weird. It wasn't weird a week ago when y'all was just loving the content. Oh, but now that Bruce said it, now it's weird though, right? Sheep. Just followers, bro. Niggas don't know what the fuck to think. Most people think, say, and do whatever they're told. You know what I'm saying? Why you think a lot of the people who have good grades in school, those be the most brainwashed motherfuckers? Because you think having good grades makes you smart. No, it just means that you're good at being brainwashed. You're good at doing what you're told. Why do you think most people can't be entrepreneurs? Because their whole life, from kindergarten to the end of college, they just been taught how to be an employee. Nobody ever taught them how to have an entrepreneurial mind. So it just go to show you, like, most people just brainwash. They just do whatever they gonna think, whatever the internet tell them to think. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say whatever the internet tell them to say. Like,
the way that Yana responded, and Yana, like, she handled it so well.
Obviously, there's been more controversies that Rage has been a part of, purely because he associated with somebody doing content or was trying to help them. In these scenarios specifically, people looked at Yourrage as the one being able to uplift these creators. Even themselves, when they went on stream, thanked a lot of Yourrage for coming on and helping them, saying that they were the only people that actually pushed them in the mainstream, one of the only big content creators to help them. So every single time these creators get into some sort of drama or something happens with them, they are pointing at him, saying that it's basically his fault and he should have known. When in all reality, while he tries his best to probably do background checks, he doesn't want to collab with any weird people, there's no way to know every single thing about a person, especially when some of these events are just weird people online creating false narratives that aren't even true. It makes you wonder if Yourrage himself would even want to collab or do anything with any other creators, because he is just existing, trying to actually help them grow in a space that he has achieved fame in, and is for some reason getting blamed and a ton of negativity from it. And for some people that might sit here and be like, yo, those are just Twitter bots, those are people who really don't have any stand. And I'll tell you, you would actually be surprised of the crazy takes you hear about Yourrage on the internet.
So I just see this clip of this dude exposing his ex-girlfriend from fucking on her blood cousin and shit, my nigga.
Oh my God.
So
Wait, so that's the girl? The girl Kathleen was fucking her blood cousin? Oh my God.
Weirdo.
Help! What does that have to do with Yourrage though? I still don't understand.
Did my research on this girl. You hear me? The whole time she be around Yourrage. It was Yourrage little sis. Like,
So?
on some real shit. Why do all the roads lead to Yourrage, my nigga? It's just all a whole lot of weird shit coming out on Yourrage name or people in his fucking circle, my nigga. Real shit. I blame Yourrage. I'm not even finna go after the girl because the whole internet is already on her ass and she probably, I don't know what she going through. But I blame Yourrage, my nigga. Yourrage, I am praying on your downfall. You already falling off, my nigga. I'm just gonna help you fall off. I wanna.
You're an idiot, bro. You're a goofy, you're an idiot. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If the girl's boyfriend didn't even know that she was cheating on him with her cousin, how the fuck is Yourrage supposed to know? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, so how about this? Let me go to your job, which is probably what? You look like you kind of broke. Let me go to your job, probably Target, something like that. Probably Amazon. Let me go to your job and see how many sex offenders is at your job. How many killers, attempted murderers, weirdos, PDF files. Let's go see how many people work at your job with you that you talk to every day. And then imagine the whole internet blaming you because of what some niggas you work with do. That don't make no sense, bro. You just stupid. This is what I say. Y'all niggas people just think what the internet tell them to think. You seen some shit in some comments and you said, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think that too. Like, bro, like, what are you talking about?
You cancel, my nigga. I don't like you, my nigga. And the reason why I don't like you, because you don't know how to be yourself. You trying so hard to cater to the park community and cater to the fucking internet. I don't like you. I blame you for her fucking on her.
You're probably sitting here thinking that, hey, he is definitely hating, he's engagement baiting. You'd be surprised. The amount of comments I see, the amount of people pulling up old clips out of context, everybody is trying their hardest to associate the weird and crazy things that people not only online are doing, but certain people that he's just done a stream with onto him. When
somebody praying on his downfall. Exactly. That's why you'll be broke the rest of your life. That's why you'll be broke forever. You praying on his downfall, not because he touched a kid, not because he beat up a girl, not because he, you know what I'm saying, is a serial killer, because a girl that he did some streams with, y'all found out she was cheating on her boyfriend with her blood cousin. It's like, what the fuck do that have to do with Yourrage? Was she cheating on her boyfriend with Yourrage? No. So where is Yourrage? I don't understand where Yourrage is even. What the fuck does he even have to do with the situation? So your brother gets suspended. That means you get suspended too. You like what?
He tried to do again is uplift creators and provide content, and not only provide content, but expand his content to other communities so we can showcase what Twitch has to offer and live streaming as a whole has, instead of just staying in a box. And I guess that's a big problem with a lot of people online, and it will cause most people who are seeing this to think, hey, Yourrage is probably just going to stay by himself and not want to talk, communicate, or do anything with anybody.
He don't have to do
because
that,
it
bro.
seems like every time he does, he has some sort of hate being sent his way. And most recently, when he addressed the K versus situation on his stream, that's basically the route he was heading down.
Director no more. Ain't nobody my little sis. Ain't nobody my big sis. Ain't nobody my little cousin. Ain't nobody my big cousin. Ain't nobody my auntie. Ain't nobody my grandma. You understand? That's just it. I'm sorry, gang. You can be gang, but you're not no family member. That was supposed to be a safeguard so I don't get shit with a bunch of fucking girls that are trying to start a content group. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? But so you dig what I'm saying, like little sis and shit. But I ain't think niggas was gonna be out here actually fucking on their family members. So like it's void, my nigga. It's fucking void, gang.
Obviously, there's more clips, but I just want to stop at that one to show that Rage already went into this knowing how weird the internet can be. Him collabing with literally any girl on the planet, people are going to make shipping edits, people are going to say crazy things, people are going to make it as weird as possible, and trying to put some sort of buffer, calling them little sis, or just trying to refer to them as some sort of family member, even before the K Verta situation, would seem pretty normal, so that people know, hey man, this is just someone I'm collabing with, this is someone I hold in a regard as a friend, and I'm just trying to do streams with. And yet people still took that, ran with it in a whole different way, and tried to spin it as him being a complete weirdo, which we have an entire saga of videos on that already. But that same buffer that he used for people to not make any of his stream collabs weird obviously didn't work, because the internet is going to find a way to internet, and it does it in the worst ways.
And that's
possible.
just all it is,
void,
bro.
gang. It's void. So that shit's cooked. It's one of them things. Well, it was like I tried streaming with a bunch of new creators and trying ideas, and if niggas don't fuck with the ideas, like yo, they'll put it on. They'll put on the creative director. Don't worry, if a stream is they not fuck with it, I'll get the blame. I'm the creative director. That doesn't make any sense in reality. That doesn't happen. Let's be honest. If I do some stupid shit on stream, I deserve. Or if I collab with niggas that people don't like, Aim High is not gonna get the fucking blame. Yourrage is gonna get the blame.
Right.
If Jason does some stupid idea on stream and gets roasted for it, they're not gonna say, yo, Jason's creative director is a dumbass. They're gonna say Jason is a dumbass, my nigga. I don't even know why I thought that could be a thing, but that's not reality, my nigga. And so with that being said, I gotta protect the energy around me. I can't just have, we gotta chill on meeting new people. I ain't saying we ain't gonna do more IRLs and like collabing with niggas, but goddamn, it's just more people, more drama, nigga. God, I just trying to be on, I'm supposed to be on here talking about some 007, watching the Summer Game Fest. We gotta talk about motherfuckers fucking their fucking cousin and shit, nigga.
Some of y'all might be looking at this and thinking, hey, Novely is blowing it out of proportion, Yourrage is tripping. Everybody is lying about how people on the internet are perceiving a lot of this. And I would tell you, you're not chronicling online enough. But I would also implore you to just look at certain comments of videos. There are people that are trying to hate from this man Rage
they
for
just
existing.
hate.
There are people trying to hate from this man Rage for uplifting other creators. While it might seem like glaze throughout this entire video, it genuinely just nauseates me on how people can get mad at Yourrage when there are so many other creators you can have genuine hate for and it makes sense.
Right.
When Rage is just trying to have fun and collab with people and do things, yet y'all see it as a very big issue. And certain people might be like, we're blowing this out of proportion because it's not actually going to affect the collabs. At the end of the day, these are the creators. They're still going to do collabs. They're going to do what they want, but they don't want the weird publicity. They don't want the random hate that comes with a lot of this stuff. You can see that in just the one collab that he was doing pretty often, or at least from time to time, you could say, with Yana and them not interacting as much online and basically doing their own thing. Even herself, when she went on stream and talked about it, said that they haven't really been doing much together after the weird drama that happened.
Someone said, also Rage is going to the Jason event. Yeah, I haven't seen Rage in so long, but I feel like everybody just made it so weird that like now I can't, like, who knows if we're ever going to speak to each other again, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That's honestly the sad truth. It makes my heart hurt because I'm like, damn. Like, that was the first person that ever introduced me to stream, or not introduced me to streaming, but like that ever was collabed, like with me, that was willing to collab. Especially with the Caretaker series, it was really funny, but people made it so weird that it's like, yeah. And then,
but I don't think that don't mean you should not do it just because you're not supposed to. Like all that weird ass high school ass middle school fucking, man, fuck that. If that's your dog, that's your dog. If you look at him like a big brother, bro, look at him like a big brother. Fuck what these people talking about, gang. Like, nigga, shit. Or, oh, the internet gonna say, oh, he's weird. Look, I bet you she's gonna like, fuck these people, bro. Fuck these people. They gonna watch you regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody always like, I don't know who told me, but I always hear like a lion does not concern himself with the opinion of a sheep or a fucking gazelle. Like, nigga, why do I care about what you think about me? Nigga, I'm trying, like, what, like, I'm out here hunting you. Why do I care that you think I'm mean? I don't give a fuck. You food to me. I'm the king of the jungle. Why do I give a fuck about what a peasant think? Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Just got so burnt out that niggas are still using it. So now it's like, damn, how can we overcome the...
Well, a lot of people online would just tell you, hey, ignore the haters online. They're just being weird. Do whatever you want. It's annoying to have to deal with unnecessary hate for just existing. And better to just chill and vibe out and do your own thing until it all settles down. But even then, people might try and clip you in weird ways, send it to people who might have started off the weird drama, and just try their best to make doing collabs with a certain person way more annoying than it has to be. So why not just chill and talk behind the scenes instead? It kind of sucks for these creators. We're just trying to make entertaining content. All of a sudden, they have to be put in these weird positions because people online or random creators that they don't know their entire past for make everything a lot worse. And it's not even like people can just sit here and explain everything and give you common sense reason as to why it's not your fault like Yourrage did in his stream, because people online will still find a way to get mad at you and annoyed because you don't know someone's entire backstory or what they might be doing behind scenes while you're not there.
Oh, what I just said does not mean I'm cutting niggas off that I met, gang. If I know you already, GG's. We cool now, we cool, gang. You dig what I'm saying? I'm still going to the fight tomorrow for Jason and Paige. You dig what I'm saying? But we chilling on bringing new niggas. Energies I don't know shit about, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're that streamer you. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna take me some time. Like, you feel me? It'll take me some time to wanna, you dig what I'm saying? Do your research first. How the fuck you supposed to research that? What are you talking about? Do your research. How am I supposed to know that? What are you talking about? Do your research first.
That's why you gotta let these dumb ass niggas be dumb,
with your cousin. How am I supposed to know that?
This entire Yourrage situation and the other few ones that I've covered, it's really the internet making a situation that it doesn't have to be. A bunch of people pointing fingers at Yourrage.
Let me ask you a question. When you go into a job interview, do they ask you, hey, you ever had sex with your cousin? Let me see. They don't even give a fuck. They just need you to do this job. And for some reason, y'all don't look at streaming and content creating like it's a job. It's a job, bro. It's point blank period, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a PDF file, hell no, I don't want you working at my damn company, nigga, or working with me or for me or nothing. But I also don't really have a problem with, like, I don't know, niggas be on some weird shit.